It is a Chamber of Commerce afternoon here in the Peach State of Georgia. We've got the roof open, wide open, and stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go now. 8, read.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Safe. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check safety. Check 50. Check 50.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
80 weapons. We own them. Slam. SOS. Let's go.
A give to Smith out of the gun. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and
2.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
I got you.
Protein spill.
24. Check 3. 58's the mic.
Blue draw quarters.
Here we go. Watch twist.
They'll try and run for it with Smith. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Come on, fellas.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Topper!
Bang.
Hey, orbit. Let go.
Back to throw. Riley. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Come to my work. Check 31. 57's Mike.
Hey, exit.
You better be afraid of me.
Looking to throw. Riley. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
on, set. 10 Lobo.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check 43.
They go back to the ground now with Smith. Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Check the backer, check the backer.
To throw on second down. Riley finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White.
2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Go.
Watch the slant. Mike 55, right there in the middle, 55. Silver. Check, 55.
Ready.
2nd and 6. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Who that? Hey, watch this.
Buzz.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jackson on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. his first carry of the game. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Check, 45 to Mike. I got one. 45. Mike, 45.
On third down, Jackson. He's got Evans. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On first down, this is Geis. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell.
At their 48-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Able to find his running back, Geis. Now we're going to get a stoppage, and oh boy, that looks to be Geis, who is down on the turf. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Jackson from the shotgun. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch 6-6, bullet high. Undercrush.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Falcons 3, Buccaneers 0.
Ready? 30 base.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Hey, Charlie.
58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. Watch the curve. Check. Fresno. Hey, switch gears. He's coming.
Hard.
He's coming, double up.
49, check 49.
set them back 5.
Got it.
Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. So we got man.
X3. 218. Chopper. Hey. High 7.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. All day. All day.
Deep rip.
Looking to throw on second down. Riley. And it's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Yes. Greystone travel. Hey, zoom.
41. We got to wedge that, huh? Here we go. Mike 41. Mike 41. Check the outs.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Riley. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
Come on, set. Mike 58 right there. Let's go. Let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Check 52. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Check 26. Check 25.
On second down, it's Edwards. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
You got nothing to win. You got nothing. Joker.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now it's Edwards. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. He finds his target. It's Evans. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Down. Henry. 51 to Mike. Here we go. 51, Mike. Mike 51. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Mike 51. Tighten up. Pull it together. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
On 2nd and 9. Jackson. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucks have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, Haywood!
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike. I got it. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Let's go.
2nd and 4. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Smooth. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Let's go, Hattie.
From the gun, Riley. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Rush in, 61, matchbox lights. Hey, box drop.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Tight end right. 4 down.
Yep.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Hey, Alpha.
Let's go. Hey, check right. Watch 55. Mike 55. Watch the slants.
5.
Looking to throw. Riley. And that's knocked away and incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Jim.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about, Della, all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
On 2nd down now. It's Edwards, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
On first down, Edwards. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Oh, trot. 51, Mike. Mike 51. Oh, get him. Get him. Rotate. Check out.
On second down, it's Edwards. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Let's get it.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Here we go.
On third down, here's Edwards. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Hatchet.
Protein spill. Ready.
Throwing again. Riley. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
Watch the run.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Shoot.
Throwing on first down. Riley over the middle, and it's incomplete. Adam Shaheen was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. but you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 55 is Mike, guys, 55. Come for you.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Now.
To throw again, Riley. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You draw quarters. Bravo.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Mike 55. Check.
Hey, wahoo.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
See Griffin.
Operating from the gun, Riley. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, orbit.
Throwing again, Riley. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
We ain't beginning to turn you up.
Go.
Don't get nervous.
Hey, exit.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike. Let's go one more. 41 Mike, 41 Mike. Crunch time, defense.
41's coming, 41.
Go.
This way, coming this way. Here we go.
41.
Hit it.
From the gun, Riley trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And Elliott puts this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. It's been a long day for you.
Now Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. He completes it to Evans. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 51 the mic. Not today, you are. Not today. Let's go.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Airing this one out for Evans. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 26. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson, flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here we go. Pittsburgh. We're pretty quiet, team. We're pretty quiet. Wait. Check. Let it go.
On 2nd down now, it's Edwards. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Down. Henry. Check my 45. Hey. Check. Back.
back to Edwards on first down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now, whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun. Steps away to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
They'll look to run with Edwards. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Second and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
Jackson will keep it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on 3rd down?
So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? They'll try and run. Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Gus Edwards, his first touchdown on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready to break.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check 24, check 24.
They'll run it again with Smith. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter.
55, Mike, 55. E. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Look at me. Zipper. Pilot, 64, weak.
Check Mike. Watch 85.
You don't get this.
They'll toss it to Smith. In on the tackle, the former All-Pro Chris Harris.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
He's coming. We got double up.
6-6, pull it high.
Twist.
Fire.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Tight dog.
X3, 218, chopper. Get it.
On the counter, it's Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Double time.
3 down.
3 down.
5.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Double dog. That's the way.
Ready.
They'll run it here with Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Ready,
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Check.
Greystone travel. Hey, Charlie. Shoot.
2nd and 2. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. In for the score, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 37. Alert flare. Showing it.
Now.
They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things up.
A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick 1st down. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Check 9. 51 the mic. Here we go, Switch.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he'll find Hall. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. Edwards. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. To throw on 3rd down, Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
You got tight right there. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Go. Jack! Slam.
Big rip.
They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith, and he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
61, matchbox lights.
Check. Hey, alert 3. Save. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check safety.
Let's go.
They go back to the ground with Smith. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. The 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Ito Smith, his 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Jackson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. A first down carry for Smith. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
Come get some. He don't want it. So go.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can